program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Kept getting away from me, and I'm just glad that my teammates really got us back in the game, and I was thankful I was able to make one damn shot at the end of the game and made some free throws, but it was a tough one. They believed that they could beat us. Obviously, what happened in 08, but the physicality of their team, how smart they are, extremely well coached. Guys make big shots. I mean, it was tough. They weren't going to beat themselves. We had to beat them.
We know what it means as a team, but what about individually for you?
Just got one more than Shaq. So you can take that to the bank.
Taking your phone calls and talking about Kobe Bryant tonight and a bunch of other shit going down. Billie Eilish sweeping the fucking awards tonight. A bunch of shit on this crazy fucking day. On a day that we lost a fucking absolute legend to sports in general. So this is the foul mouth salute to a legendary player, a legendary sports figure, the great Kobe Bryant. Rest in peace, Kobe.
lights ready for this? Get your helter-skelter, motherfucker, feel the belt. I'm a fucking tiger when I'm on the fucking mic. I be ripping it up and I be ripping all night. Can we fucking talk? We talking tonight. I got the Betty's in the back getting it on, and they ain't fucking leaving till 6 in the morning. What you wanna do? I got my homeboys, girls too.
Whatever the fuck that meant. What's up? Can I talk? Can we talk? Whatever the fuck you want to call it, coming to you live from New York. Crazy ass fucking day. A week before Super Bowl. Pro Bowl went down today. Also, rockets hit the embassy in Iraq. Nobody reporting it on the fake news channels. Kobe Bryant, his daughter, and 8 other people. As LA reacts to the shocking fucking death of Kobe Bryant, the only guy to have his number retired twice. It was so damn nice. So I'm going to be rocking with you motherfuckers tonight for a little while here in the AM, because this is how we get down. Half white, half brown. You know what I'm saying? From the waist down. Kobe's daughter and 7 other people. Sorry. Thank God for my wife. But what's going on, everybody? As we all react to the sporting world, to just the entertainment world in general. I mean, the guy just won he just won I think it was an Academy Award for a short poem that he did just recently. I mean, this guy, man, he was a winner his whole high school, junior high career. He was a winner in the NBA. He was a winner after he retired, but he was not a winner yesterday. And neither was his poor kid. And man, the fucking family must be going, I mean, this is, not to mention there was another 2 people from one family on that helicopter also. And now that family's fucking cut in half as well. So, a mom, a dad, and a daughter. Crazy. Crazy shit. Crazy. Absolute fucking craziness. A week before the Super Bowl coming up. We're going to get into that. We'll get into a bunch of shit tonight on the show. And at some point, listen, I spoke to some people after we did the show earlier today. And, listen, just about everybody is in shock, man. A lot of guys that played with Kobe are all tweeting out. And, to see the range that this guy had on people in their lives. And we showed you on the video we did earlier today that Kobe was trying to save people's lives not even a week ago, man. I mean, this guy, I don't give a fuck what he was accused of. He patched things up with his wife, obviously. They look like they were happily married now that he was retired and home with his kids. He was a totally different guy out, off the court. Listen, the sporting world and just the world in general are in shock right now to this. It's crazy, man. Shout out to the chat. Shout out to everybody out there. Man, I don't know. We got some phone calls today. We caught up with some people who never called before, and we heard the vibe of people, and it was horrible, man. I mean, and especially when the information comes out that it's the dude's daughter too on there. That's just, nobody wants to fucking see that, man. So there's multiple families affected, multiple deaths, and right away you see the memes out there. You know what I mean? Right away there's memes out there. Right away there's all kinds of shit going on. I seen some shit where It was fake. There's a lot of fake tweets going around. A lot of fake tweets. A lot of fake bullshit. You got to really sift through what's real and what's not. There was a tweet that we showed on the show that, you saw some dude saying that Kobe's gonna die in a helicopter crash one day. Like he was like mentioning it on his Twitter in 2012, like because Kobe's like frivolous or something. Like he's always in that helicopter. He's always. But it come to find out that that's not the case. That wasn't really a real tweet. Isn't that weird? People are going to make fake fucking tweets now and all that shit, but that's what some of these motherfuckers do, man. What are you going to do? But yeah, there's a lot of people, coming forward right now. They held a press conference. The Lakers addressed it. So many people in mourning right now. A lot of the NBA players that played games tonight. I know the Knicks had a video montage and a moment of silence for Kobe, who always came into the Garden and fucking destroyed the Knicks, man. Dropped 60 on them like it was nothing. So, Kobe, man, it sucks. It really is. It's a shame, man. It really is. But you got to feel for his wife and the kids that are still, here. Like, their father and their sister are gone. Like, man, that's why, man, flying and, like I said before, even just getting into a car and shit is just fucking scary shit. And you never know, man. Like, it could be the last time you leave the house. It could be the last time you see somebody in your family, Scary. A guy with all the money in the world who's done nothing but win, 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 and win. Scary how life, is fragile like that, man. It could be taken away in the flash of an eye. So, Billie Eilish tonight, she just dominated, man. Dominated. Billie Eilish. She fucking dominated tonight, man. Like, she was winning all kinds. I think she won five awards tonight. Some shit. My kids and my wife are watching it. I don't watch the shit, to be honest. I could care less what she does. I don't really even dig the Billie Eilish girl, but the kids love her, man. She won 5 Grammys tonight. Best New Artist, Best Song. She won the main 4 awards, the top 4 awards. She won tonight. Billie Eilish, and I guess I don't know how old is she. She's very young, I guess. How old is Billie Eilish?
She is 18 years old.
All right, there you go. She's 18 years old. Thank you, Google bitch. 18 years old, Billie Eilish, and she fucking basically swept the Grammys tonight. Damn, what a career ahead of this girl, man. And she ain't got to deal with no Harvey Weinstein either. Lucky her, man. You know what I mean? Lucky her, bro. I mean, honestly, she's a young fucking kid, man. Fucking swept out the Grammys, the main 4. She won 5 awards, and she took the top 4 awards in the fucking whole entire thing. And the whole time she got up there, she kept saying, "I'm so sorry, everybody. I'm so sorry. I grew up watching all of you people that here in the front row, and I'm like so sorry. I have nothing to really say. I don't know what to say." And it was like, I'm sorry, I'm just dominating the fuck out of everybody here right now. But anyway, that's a rising star if I've ever seen one, huh? She's gonna be love you. She's gonna be dominating music for a while to come, this chick. Young girl, man. 18. She's going to be dominating music for a while. Mark my words. I mean, it's pretty evident, you know. But Fuckng, Phoenix. Here she is right here, folks. Billie Eilish. What? Her name's not Eilish? Oh. Now, this award ceremony was held in LA, in the house that Kobe built, man, basically. So they were shouting out Kobe all night long, and they were showing love to Kobe all night long, and also to Nipsey Hussle too, because he won a couple awards, Nipsey Hussle. So they were, you know, showing love to Kobe all night long there. And, you know, LeBron was also interviewed tonight as well. You can check out his interview. It's probably here on YouTube. And also, yeah, the WWE going off tonight, too. Drew McIntyre, to fuck your face. I'm going to fuck your own shit and fucking ass. That guy won tonight, huh? And a lot of people love that dude. A lot of people love that guy. Drew McIntyre. Fuck yeah, you fucking bloody fucking cunt, yeah. Bloody fucking... I've won the WWE Championship, you fucking diesel dyke. You fucking diesel dyke. So they're putting shrines up all around. That's Kobe's high school right there. The statue in front of the Staples Center has also become a shrine. Unfortunately, there it is right there, the crash site. January 26th, man. There's the crash site. It's a shame, man. It's a fucking shame. Megastar, Kobe Bryant. Megastar. Any way you cut it. People in China right now mourning Kobe Bryant as well. People are fucked up all over the place, man. No joke. This is a big one. This is a big one. A couple of people were hitting me up and telling me who they thought, you know, young guys that died in the middle of like their career, or like young phenoms, young unbelievable players in their position. Because there's been a million entertainers that have died in their prime, or, you know, but sports figures. Now, Kobe was retired, as we all know, so he wasn't actively playing the game. But a lot of people sent me some stuff on players who are actively playing the game and have died while they actively were playing the game. So you got Roberto Clemente is one of them, who died in a fucking, like, trying to save people in his country, bringing them food and water, and he died in a plane crash. You have Thurman Munson from the Yankees, who is the Yankee captain. I think he just came off back-to-back World Series, and he died in a plane crash as well. You had Roy Halladay, who died a couple of years ago, who I basically, you could say he was still in the prime of his career. I mean, he was on the tail end of it, but he still was in baseball and still really good at his position. And not really that much more comes to mind after those guys. I mean, now Kobe Bryant, now, you know, the history is going to have it that Kobe Bryant is one of these dudes that were a mega star. You know, I know he was retired from the game, but this guy just left the game recently, you know what I mean? So it's like he didn't leave too long ago, and he's in the spotlight still. He never left it. You know, some of these guys retire, you never hear from them again. But Kobe, like I said before, he just won an Academy Award for this short poem that he did, which I was like, what? This motherfucker did a poem? Fuck's this guy doing? You know? But yeah, he did a poem apparently that was like really fucking amazingly good, and it was about basketball and what he felt about basketball in his heart and what he loved about basketball. And apparently it was really good. I never heard it, but I'm gonna definitely give it a listen now. And apparently it was really, really good. It was so good that he won an Academy Award with it. So, and I guess he starred in it as, like, you know, his voiceover and all that shit. So, So the guy was still in the public light, and he was still, you know, part of the Lakers and what they're doing over there, and LeBron being there now, and, you know, the spotlight was on there. LeBron just passed him last night. You know, his last tweet was to LeBron James. You know, so it's what a fucked up scenario. If you would have told me this when LeBron first signed with LA, that, hey man, LeBron, you know, like, LeBron's gonna go to LA and Kobe will never see LeBron win a championship, not because he'll never win a championship, but because Kobe will be dead, I would have fucking said to you, there's absolutely no way. You know, I mean, obviously no one saw this coming, but except for that one guy on Twitter, which is bullshit, I think. Pretty sure. Yeah, so it's a really sad day, man. It really is. Just as a sports fan in general, I'm bummed out over it. I'm bummed out about a couple of things that have gone on tonight. A kid from my daughter's high school was apparently killed in a car crash early this morning. Young 16-year-old kid. So, you know, that's going on. We got the phone call at home for that earlier. You know, basically telling us that, you know, when your kid goes to school tomorrow, they might know this kid. Just to be aware of it. So that sucks. And there's a mother out there that lost a son last night, early this morning, and she lost a kid 2 years ago too. So this woman has lost two kids in, like, I guess 2 years or something. So that's a fucking horrific story. And everybody's opening up a GoFundMe for this woman. And apparently, you know, you have to, I don't know the thing yet, but I'm going to definitely find it out and donate to it, me and Shannon. We already spoke about it. So it's crazy, man. It really is, man. These people are hurting. There are people fucking hurting out there tonight, everybody. They're hurting bad. They're hurting bad. If you pray, you don't even need to believe in anything to pray. You know what I mean? But if you do pray, you don't pray whatever. You say a couple of words for somebody or whatever the fuck you do. Say it for these families out there that lost loved ones tonight, man, or yesterday. Say it for them. Crazy shit, man. I could never live. You know, losing a kid, could never live after that. I don't know how this woman, Kobe's wife, is going to be able to do anything after this. Like, I don't know. I know they got plenty of money, but, you know, what's money when you're missing someone you love? Because I know I would trade in every fucking cent I had for my grandfather to be alive. You know, I would trade in every cent I had to a lot of people to be alive. I don't give a fuck, you know, about that shit. Like, I would trade in any amount of money. Like, I know, like, let me put it to you this way. I knew this dude who told me, I can't wait for my grandfather to die so I can get his money. And I looked at this guy and I was like, you motherfucker, man. Like, when my grandfather died, I fucking weeped for, like, the first time in my life. And I hurt so much inside from that death. Like, it just fucking stung so hard. And then here's this dude going, oh, I can't wait for my grandfather to die so I can get the money that he's got, you know. He's got a lot of money, you know. And I'm like, motherfucker, man. You know, and it's like, fuck the money, man. I would give any amount of money to have these people fucking living. So Kobe's wife, yeah, she's going to have a lot of money. There's a lot of money left over from Kobe. But I guarantee and I hope she's not thinking about that at all right now, because her daughter and her husband are gone. So it's fucking crazy, you know? And I just feel like sipping on this cognac right now and sliding up inside a DM or something, you know?
I wanna slide up in your DMs. Slide up in your DMs. I wanna slide up in your DMs. I said shout out to the chat. Shout out to the chat. Fuck you at the cartoon kid in the house. Yeah, J Martinez. What she doing, cuz? Yeah, that's my man Diz. Arushi shit you. Oh yeah, day 25. Yeah, we gotta fight just to stay alive. Yeah, that's the real Scotty in the chat. Yeah, to bring it back to Ryan taking that's a foot smack. Yeah, you know we chillin', and you know them. Oh shit, they switched it up on a motherfucker. They switched it up. Switched it up, fuego. Switched it up, fuego. Fuego. Yo. Wiggle, 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 when you walk, wiggle, 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 the fucking Lego, wiggle with my ego, Lego, motherfucking wiggle, you can catch him chillin' with the fucking Lego, higgle, watch him Lego, working fucking 50 hours, we go, yeah, we fucking know that last night was a Chico. Oh my God, it was an instant classic.
This is James Worley doing it.
Tommy came in, Tommy said that.
I wanna fucking kill you, you fuckface motherfucker.
Tommy said this and that.
He's calling me.
Why?
He's fucking calling me.
Last night, Tommy had his first classic of 2020 on the channel, folks. He went ape shit because I guess apparently James Worley.
This is James Worley doing it.
James Worley keeps pranking him. Apparently he's, saying that he's fixed, that this is James Worley going ape shit on him. And so he had his first major breakdown last night on the channel in 2020.
This is James Worley doing it.
And it wasn't that bad of a one, man. I got to give it to him. It was a quick recovery. It was a quick recovery on it, and it didn't last that long. And, basically when Minnesota Vikings came in and started challenging him to a fucking street fight, that's when he was like, okay, I'm out of here. But up until then, he did really good, and it was good to have him in and hanging out with us. And the phone call, threw him overboard, and he, we kind of got a classic out of it. So shout out to Tommy NC 2010 out there, wherever he is. His latest blog, he's going to be putting quarters in his ass. And, I'm just kidding. But last night, there was a couple of classics, man, with him on. I love the guy. And then, of course, we had Johnny Holes stopping in last night. And I love Johnny Holes. But the goddamn equipment that he has, God damn it, with that equipment. Every single time he calls in, it's like, hello? Hello? Yeah, Johnny, you can't hear me? Hello? I'm like, But then again, he lives on a fucking island with like 1,000 people on it. So like, what are you going to do? You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Trust me, there's worse things to worry about, right? In this world. Even though people are sick in China and they're lying about the numbers to us, which it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that out. Tommy's upset about it. Apparently they're lying to us about the number of people that are sick and inflicted with this new disease.
I wanna fucking kill you, you fuckface motherfucker. You accuser!
So they're lying to us, man.
Accuser of the fucking brethren, you motherfucker!
Jesus, what a nasty bitch that is. Why couldn't she be in a helicopter, instead of them and this girl and all those poor people that were in that fucking thing? That's the one thing I'm always afraid of, man, is I used to have dreams when I was a kid of getting into a plane accident, like being in a plane and the plane going down, and like I would dream about it, and I thought I was Richie Valens from, and I was singing La Bamba one day, and I felt this hand on my cock. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, I really did have this dream that I would be flying, and the plane's wings would come off, and I'd be like staring right at it, and I'd be like, oh fuck, and we would fall to earth, and I would die, and I'd wake up when it would happen, and I had that dream for fucking years and years and years, and I always was convinced, like, man, something's gonna happen on a plane one day with me, and I was almost convinced of it. And knock on wood, I haven't been on many planes, but I've been on like 5 or 6 times, and in those times everything's been all right. And it's kind of scary still to get on a plane. I mean, come on, if you're not afraid of being on a plane, there's something fucking wrong with you. I know there's people who fly all the time and they're so used to it. But still, man, that shit's scary, man. I'm sorry. But they are lying to us as far as what the number is in China of how many people are infected with this fucking coronavirus. And, you know, they're also saying that also here in the States that the number is not exactly accurate either. And also in Britain. I mean, this is fucking crazy. This is what I'm reading here and what they're saying. They're saying that we're being lied to. So I hope the fuck that's not true. I mean, I doubt anything would ever break out to the point where we couldn't control it or something like that. But you never know. I mean, isn't this how fucking great the Walking Dead started? Wasn't it some shit like this? So it's kind of scary that they're fucking lying about it. And leaving it to that country is like, do you really trust China to give us accurate numbers or to really alleviate the fucking problem? Well, I don't know about that. You know what I'm saying? I don't know about that. I don't know if I trust the fuckers that much, to be honest. You know? So we wait to see what happens with that. And guys, just to let you know, the donations are listed below if you want to hit them off. We got a couple of new ones on there, guys. Yeah. Thank you so much. Any and all donations are well appreciated. Big and small, tall and fat. Thank you so much to everybody out there. Yeah. Oh, fuck yeah. We're gonna be fucking getting into a studio soon, within the next month, hopefully. And then we're going to take this thing to the next fucking level where I'm going to be fucking playing dodgeball. We're going to be playing cards. We're going to be playing all kinds of shit in front of you. We're going to be doing all kinds of crazy shit. You guys know I have puppets. Like, I'm doing this show from my living room for 3 years, okay? So just imagine what would happen if I can get into a studio and have the chance to be as loud as I want and to do whatever the fuck I want. It's going to be off the hook. It really will. I could promise you guys it'll be something worth investing in and something worth watching grow. Because if I can do this, what I want to do, we are going to grow in leaps and bounds, because I want to be able to have a studio with 4 spots or 3 spots open for somebody to walk in, sit down, put the earphones on, put the mic in front of them and the cameras on them, and boom, I could work everything from the main computer and have it all on screen for you guys, have guest interviews, have the guys over to do some podcasting, you know, and some shows live with all of us in studio, be able to see things better, hear things better. You know, I want to be able to set certain cameras up for when we play cards here on Foul Mouths, so you guys can see the cards underneath the table. We're thinking about getting a glass top table that will mount a camera underneath the table that you guys can see all the people's fucking cards and shit. So we're thinking about doing a lot of big things like that. But the only way that I can get this going is with your help and support out there, of everybody out there who has helped and support us from the fucking very first day. So you guys know we're not a monetary channel. We're all about having fun and doing and fucking doing kooky and fun things. And occasionally we fucking hit the drama and we hit all that shit. I mean, we've been, you know, listen, the channel's been through a lot in the last year, right? I've been through a lot. I've worked with certain people. I hold no grudges towards anybody. I moved on. I'm doing my own thing. And whoever wants to be a part of what we do here, it's open arms. You know what I mean? If you don't, then fuck off. You know, a guy like SC Steve can fuck off. Every time he does something and I get pissed about it, I mean, well, most of the time I'm telling you know, Chris, come on, lay off of him, Chris, lay off of him, dude. He's just having fun. Most of the time I'm saying shit like that, right? Why am I doing that? I have no clue why I even bother. So from now on, I don't fucking defend. I don't answer. I won't entertain it. And last night, he got no answer from me, and the motherfucker called me like 500 times. I'm not even joking. He called me at least 13 times in a row, right? So I didn't answer, right? And as soon as I didn't answer on the last one, boom, he goes on Skype and puts a message into a room that there's a lot of people in, and he didn't realize I was in there. Because after he put that message in and he heard what I said on air, he turned around and said, oh shit, Ken's in here? Damn, like he fucked up. Because what he wrote in there was, you guys notice, and this was written 5 seconds after he hung up calling me, and he noticed he couldn't get on. So 5 seconds later, he's like, you notice Ken's show really sucks lately? He's saying this to like 10 other people, trying to get them to be like, oh yeah, or whatever he's, you know, whatever shit he's pushing. But I said to him, I'm like, dude, you know just as well as I do, if you would have been on the show and I answered your call, there's no way you would have bashed it at all. And he knows that. So it's little bitches like that who, in the future, can suck a dick and I really don't care about, and we move forward. You know what I mean? And if he's in here having fun watching the show still, that's fine. But I'm not interacting with you, and I'm not fucking falling for your bullshit no more. So we eat a Pillsbury dick. You know what I mean?
Yeah, motherfuckers going around showing this fucking picture like, oh, Cardi pussy, Cardi pussy. First of all, that ain't my pussy. That's just my ass. You know when you got a fat ass? This is the part that gives the dick comfort. You know what I'm saying?
I just love that fucking voice, man. Maybe it's because I'm from New York and I'm used to these, like, Puerto Rican chicks that, like, you know, these half Puerto Rican, half white, half Puerto Rican, half black chicks from, like, the Bronx and, like, all right, I know some of them are ghetto as shit, but some of them are fucking, some of these chicks that sound like that are fucking, they're gorgeous girls. Like, they're fucking, they have that whole, you know, if they're from Brooklyn, they sound so fucking unique, you know? Like, and I'm sure a lot of people hear my accent, and a lot of people do. They, like, either make fun of it or like it or whatever the case is. But people from Brooklyn sound even worse than I do. They're like how I sound, but, like, 10 times worse. You know, because they're like, yo, let me tell you, they're like from fucking Brooklyn over here. You know what I mean? Like, let me tell you this, Frankie. Hey, Franco, let me tell you, forget about it, you fuck. Forget about it over there. My mother's born and raised in Brooklyn, all right? And when you first come in over the Verrazano Bridge from Staten Island to New York, it's a spot where a lot of people who travel into New York, a lot of sightseers, a lot of people who come in there for the first time, they go over that bridge, and the first sign that they see is a big, huge sign, and it's from the Honeymooners, and it says, forget about it, on it. Like, that's just stupid. I don't know. It just makes us look fucking like Ginzo, fucking like, hey, yo, what up? Hey, yo, hey, yo, all right, yeah, hey. You know what? Hey, who the hell am I? Who are you? You know, I'm Sylvester Stallone. You know, I'm from New York. All right, you know what I'm saying? Hey, thank you very much. All right, thank you. All right, yeah. Hey, yo, all right, yeah. Yo, all right. Yeah, I didn't understand you there, buddy. Who's hotter, Nicki Minaj or Cardi B? Cardi B. Let me tell you something. My kids are like all Cardi. They're not into Cardi B like where they like absolutely love her, but they know of her, and love her way, way more than Nicki Minaj. Why is that? Isn't that weird? Why the fuck is that? Why do more people know Cardi B now? What the fuck? Why is that? Why is that? Why is that?
Shut up, you stupid fucking cunt. Complain.
You stupid fucking cunt.
This is James Worley doing it.
James Worley did it.
This is James Worley doing it.
James Worley did it.
Shout out to Danny MT out there too if he hears this. Danny MT is a good guy, man. You know, we had a little thing in the past. Danny wanted to kill me. No, but Danny was fucking around. You know, like we've had words and shit in the past. But that's Tommy's buddy who looks out for him a lot, man. Like this guy, he loves Tommy. Tommy's really good friends with him. And the guy just looks out for Tommy. He just has a big heart for Tommy and a soft spot for him. And, you know, he looks after the guy. And he's always been worried about Tommy, always looks out for Tommy's best interest. And he's not one of these guys that Tommy's had around him that puts, like, gay porn on his channel or fucking stabs him in the back and lives in his apartment for fucking 2 months with no rent or, you know, threatens to blackmail him or, like, all these dudes that you know, or steals from him. Like, all these dudes that were around Tommy, like, all did some shit to him. Except for this guy, you know what I mean? So, shout out to Danny MT and Tommy, wherever they may be in this world. Shout out to them. Tommy, this one goes out to you, bro. This one is called Quarters in My Ass.
Cold as in my ass. Cold as in my, yo, cold as in my ass. Cold as in my ass. Yo, white piece of trash. White piece of trash. Grab a big fat piece of ass with the. No, all right, sorry.
Sorry about that, everybody. The music was epic. I just couldn't resist. Sorry about that, Bird. I'm sorry, Bird. Sorry about that, Bird. You know? Sorry about that, Bird. I don't want to upset you. Yeah. Shush. All right, I'm acting fucking retarded now. I'm sorry. Connie Chris, what's up, Bubby? You trying to call? Word to mother, son? You trying to call? I don't know you trying to call, man. No, Bird. No, Bird. No. The only way you talk to me is through donations. No. No, what's up, bro?
The fuck was that?
You like that? No.
Oh my god.
Bird, what's up, man? I'm delirious from today's news and all this shit that's been going on, man. It's crazy, weird shit, dude. It's been a weird day, right? Like, it was a weird fucking Sunday, man.
Bro, I've had a fucking bomb week. Good Sunday. And dude, and I found out about this story about Kobe's death and shit at like 6 o'clock today.
It's sad, man. It's fucking really sad, dude. I was, as soon as I found out that his daughter was involved, man, like, it got even worse. Like, it was bad to begin with, like, but it got even worse, like, to hear his daughter. Man, that is just a kick in the guts right there. You know?
Oh, I thought that was a troll job at first, but
unfortunately, it wasn't, man. You know, sucks.
Dude, you know the Grammys are in LA. I heard that people were rioting in the streets, grabbing their Kobe jerseys to like go to the fucking the Staples Center to like do like a memorial or whatever.
They're all there.
And
There's a big statue of Kobe outside the Staples Center, and they've started a shrine there.
Shit.
Yeah, they did. They started a shrine there of flowers and like his signed jersey and a whole bunch of shit that they're putting there now. You know what I mean? So it's an active site right now, and a lot of people are lined up there, like actually, in mourning, basically. You know, if you really want to say it, they're in mourning. You know.
They're not going to go nowhere. They're going to stay there all day.
Oh, yeah, they're going to be there for a while, man. There's no doubt about it. There's fans all throughout the world, Bird, which is this shows you, like, what kind of, like, the deepness that this guy had. Like, there are fans throughout the world, man. China, Japan, Korea, the U.S., England, or parts of Australia. Because don't forget, this guy grew up. His father was a damn good basketball player too, not as good as him obviously, but his father was in, I think, the army, and they traveled around to like base to base to base. So he's lived in Italy. He knew how to speak Italian by the time he was age 15. You know what I mean? So this guy's traveled the world before he was even famous and a basketball player. So this kid lived a rich life, and I don't mean rich like money. I mean rich like in culture and in seeing the world and being part of the world and knowing different people and seeing different things and speaking different languages and, traveling to different places that none of us will ever be to.
He was privileged.
And well, not that he was privileged, because in the early on, he wasn't. His father was just a regular, everyday guy struggling, as a career, within the army and shit, and was moving around and was juggling his family around. But obviously, since high school on, he was making money, you know what I mean? Because he was drafted right out of high school.
Yeah.
And I made a mistake earlier today. I said he was drafted by the Lakers. He wasn't drafted by the Lakers. He was actually drafted by, I think, Charlotte, the Charlotte Hornets. And they immediately traded
he wasn't
him.
with the Lakers right away.
No, he was. He played his first game with the Lakers. He did. He was drafted.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, he was drafted by Carolina Hurricanes. No, was it? No, the Hornets. He was drafted by the Hornets, and he was traded on draft day in a blockbuster deal.
Oh, that was a big mistake.
Yeah, but I think it was like one of those things where he was like kind of like, oh, no, I'm not playing for you, like type of thing. I really do think it was like one of those things, but I'm not sure. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, so he wasn't drafted by the Lakers, but they had enough sense to say, hey, we want this guy. And I remember when he was first coming up, and people were talking about him on ESPN and in the sports world in general. This guy was like already highly touted to be like the next big fucking player in the NBA, the next big top guy. And he did. He became that. He became that, man. He was at the top of the pinnacle of the NBA, wasn't he?
I don't know if he was on Jordan's level, but I'd have to agree.
I mean, he dominated. Five titles. You know what I mean? One for every fucking finger on a hand. It's pretty big.
How many titles does he have?
He has
like
5.
8?
5 titles.
Who am I thinking that has more than 5? I know
Jordan
has
Jordan has
5.
6. No,
Okay,
LeBron I think only has 4. Well, let's see right now. I'll tell you right now. Let's see right now. Here. Let's see. How many titles does LeBron James have?
Here's what I've got for LeBron James, an all-time NBA total of 3 championship wins. The first was in 2012 and the most recent in 2016.
There you go. So 3 of them. How many titles does Kobe Bryant have?
Here's what I've got for Kobe Bryant, an all-time NBA total of 5 championship wins. The first was in 2000 and the most recent in 2010.
So there you go. For a decade, for 10 years, this guy won 5 titles.
That's impressive.
Yeah, man. I remember when the Lakers beat the New Jersey Nets in back-to-back NBA Finals. That's 2 of the 5 that Kobe won. And he was always beating New York and New Jersey, bro. He was always beating the fuck up on us, man. Always.
I'm guessing Jersey Nets are now the Brooklyn Nets?
Yeah. They were the New York Nets. Then they became the New Jersey Nets. Then they became the Brooklyn Nets. And then they're going to become the fucking East River Nets. And they should be with the fucking Jets. The Jets and the Mets and the Jets should all fucking float to the bottom of the river. That's where they should all fucking float to.
No,
what do you
the
mean,
Jets and the Knicks.
The Jets, the Knicks, and the fucking Mets. I can't stand the hiring that the Mets made. They just hired a yes guy. I mean, it's like fucking sickening. You know? It's like you hire a yes man, hire a fucking manager with some balls.
Dude, you're talking to somebody who doesn't watch baseball, but I have to agree with you about basketball.
Yeah, well, I mean, listen, b-ball, I was heavily into b-ball when I was a kid. And I was into the Knicks at that point. I was really into the Knicks at that point, and I loved the Knicks at that point. And you could bet your ass, Reggie Miller would come into the Garden and just fucking destroy us. All these guys would come into the Garden and destroy the shit out of the Knicks. And Kobe, later on, down the line, Kobe came in and he would destroy the fuck out of us. I mean, the guy dropped 60 in the Garden one night like it was nothing. So he's one of those guys that always killed the fucking Knicks because he loved playing in the Garden. Loved it.
Is it? I don't have an NBA team by me. Like, the closest NBA team to me is the fucking Rockets and the Spurs. But I have a soft spot for the fucking Knicks. Like, I just low-key want them to, like...
Well, because it's sad.
Be successful.
Yeah, it's sad what happened to them, man. Like, a lot of people say basketball started in New York, right? In the inner city of New York. It didn't, but a lot of people say that, right?
Oh.
But, so you feel like, okay, and a lot of basketball players come out of New York. Brooklyn area, New York City area, Queens, Manhattan, blah, blah, blah. A lot of basketball players come out of those areas, professional basketball players. Some legendary ones were born here in New York. And you would think like, okay, you know, this team should be like the Yankees of basketball. You know what I mean? They should be winning titles. They should be having the best players on their team, and you know, but it's not like that because there's an owner who is a fucking weird. He's a weird whack job motherfucker. The owner of the Knicks and the Rangers. You got to look him up. Dolan, dude. This guy he attacked a fan one night. The fan. This guy was walking by, and the fan was like, "Boo!" and booed Dolan. He was like, "When are you gonna sell the Knicks?" Right? And he fucking goes back at this guy. And even like the people that were with Dolan were like, what's wrong with you? Why would you go back at a fan? You know, the fan had balls saying shit to him when he passed. But still, it's like you should be able to take whatever any fans say to you. You're the owner of a team. Shut your fucking mouth and go to your little booth wherever the fuck you're going. You know? And
I think you should give the team to somebody who actually can fucking bring that team back to fucking prominence.
That's what I'm saying, man. Everybody's praying for this guy Dolan to sell the Knicks because they fucking can't stand them, bro. They can't stand them. All right, so real quick, Bird, before anything, let me ask you, what categories do you like on the award ceremony we're going to be doing? You have any favorites?
Shit. You're going to have to read them to me because I done forgot.
Well, look, if you look on your screen, you can see them in the background right now.
Let me look.
There's number one and number 2 is on your screen.
I see it.
You got shit stirrer of the year. I mean, come on, that's a hands down. We know who's winning that shit. And then number 2, you got favorite person in the chat. What do you think of those 2 categories?
I dig them.
They're cool, right?
Oh, hell yeah.
A couple of people are recommending new categories to me to add in, and a couple of them are really good. So we might add some. And there you go. You got some other ones there, right there.
I see 4 right now.
Yeah, I got some done already, man. We have like about 5 or 6 done with 3 names each on them. You know, people that we polled and asked questions and I sent out, you know, private like messages asking people like who would they vote in the spot and this and that, just to get an idea, because it'll never come down to a total 100% science on how to do this. So just to get an idea, like say if you say a name, I'm gonna put it into account. You know what I mean? And as many times as I see that name, I'm gonna remember. Oh shit, I see that name a ton in this category. So I'm gonna attach the names, and we're gonna have one big show where we're gonna show the finalist for each category, all 3 guys for each category. We're gonna have a show showing you all that. So that'll be a good show, showing you like who is gonna be up against who. You know what I mean?
That'd be lit.
Yeah, and then we'll have the regular show somewhere after that, you know, giving you guys the winners and shit. And if the people who win want to come on the show and do a speech or shit on us for picking them or whatever the case may be, shit on people for picking them to be in this category, well, we're gonna open the lines to anybody who's involved. If their name is said, we will hold the lines open, and I will give them as much time as they want to say whatever the fuck they want back. Because it's only fair. It's only fair. If we're going to mention these names, because it goes for everybody. We're telling people it's any show, it's any person in any fucking, as long as they're in a community, it's, you know, we will accept the names. So these people should have a moment to rebuttal shit, right?
Oh, yeah.
So, so as we're doing the show and we announce the winners, we're going to see if those people want to come on and, you know, either give a speech or tell people how they feel. Which should be interesting, you know.
I'd like to add one if no.
Well, yeah, that's why I'm saying, you know, give me any ideas, any recommendations, man. I'm all ears. Anybody on Twitter, anybody, you know, that wants to recommend anything, let me know.
Funniest donator, if that's possible, like the guy that
funniest donation of the year.
Donation of the year, like whoever gave the funniest donation.
Oh my God, there's so many good ones, bro. You know
the
what
most
I mean?
Savage donation.
Oh my God, well, the most savage donation. There's been some fucking really
funniest savage, like best. Let me correct that. The best donation.
Yeah, there's been some fucking really good ones, bro, that I know of. You know what I mean, on my show, and I've seen some other good ones on other shows and shit too. So it'd be like that would be a huge one right there. That is actually a good category. You know,
I mean, I know people watching and going to watch this back later are going to remember some savage ones.
Best single donation of the year. most savage.
It doesn't have to be like a top dollar one. Just one single $1
not,
the most funniest, jaw dropping. Oh my God! Moment.
Yeah, you're right, man. That is a fucking great moment. Like, and you know what would be cool if like somebody picks a moment and we also get the recording of it and we could play it for the show. Like we were like, all right, top moment, and we play all 3 moments, and then we'll be like, all right, the top moment is, and then boom. You know what I mean? You would actually get to hear the 3 moments that is up for debate. You know, that's fucking awesome. People who are into this community are gonna love that show when we do it. I'm telling you, you're gonna love it. But people who are not from this community, if they're watching that, they're going to be like, what the fuck? Who the fuck these people talking about?
Is that going to be a Saturday show?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do it on a Saturday and, fucking... It'll probably be like a 4-hour show, 5-hour show. No. It is award season. It is award season right now in 2020. January of 2020 has always been awards season. So we're getting ready to do our awards. The community awards, the Munies.
I love that name.
The Munies coming in a couple of weeks. We're going to be doing this probably, obviously we're going to be in February soon, right? So are we? No, we're not in February yet. What is it?
February is next week.
Yeah, so I'm thinking towards the end of February we're going to do that show. In the middle of February, we'll have like a show where we tell you the finalists, like I said, for each category. And then we'll have the show at the end of the month. And then after we do that show, we have another announcement to make what we're going to be doing for our next show. Our next big show. So like I told everybody, I wanted to, and Bird, did you hear me tell everybody that I wanted to do like, where we do like a pay-per-view once a month on this channel?
No.
Well, that's an idea I came up with, and I was saying to myself, wouldn't that be cool? Because we went from the rap battle, right? We went from the rap battle, and then as soon as that was done, we had our eyes on the next rap battle, right? And then we went from the next rap battle to the roast. And then now from the roast to the award show. Like, we're always going from, one thing to the next that we're planning to do, right? So I was thinking, wouldn't that be cool if once a month we would have, like, a pay-per-view? Obviously, it's not a pay-per-view, but, like, we would have it to where once a month we would be doing some kind of special show, whether it would be like a 80s theme or a theme show or a game show or a roast or an awards or a rap battle or there's always going to be something once a month that we're going to guarantee to do.
If I'm hearing you correctly, one Sunday would be like a theme or something. That's actually pretty lit.
Yeah. Like you could guarantee. Well, it would be on a Saturday, but you could guarantee that once... Yeah, I would do it on a Saturday because it would have to be on like our Saturday show, But once a month, on a Saturday, once every month, we would do a big show. Not a normal show that we normally do, but a big show like, obviously something that we've done in the past, like, or something new. So like I'm all ears. If anybody has suggestions for shows or anything like that too, because we've just about done every type of show there is to do. We've done the theme shows, which I don't mind doing those again, and I do like them. And I wanted to do like a retro show, like all things retro, 80s, early 90s type shit.
Yo, you should do a 70s.
Well, that we've never done. You know what I mean? That would be a pretty
exactly why I just said that, because you just said you've done an 80s and 90s.
Yeah, and we never did a 2000s either. You know what I mean? We never did like a 2000s. I wouldn't mind doing that either, because it's like to me the 2000s are like the forgotten fucking decade, man. Nobody even like refers.
Suck.
I know, but like nobody even refers back to it or anything. It's kind of like this like lost fucking decade of like. It's like, who cares about
2010s to 2020 fucking sucked.
Yeah, I mean, for some people, yeah, I guess.
I was in high school and I was fucking in my teen years at that point. So, I mean, maybe that's why I say that, but
yeah.
I mean, I like the old shit. I mean, that's weird coming from a young.
No, but I do understand what you're saying. I understand what you're saying because
I like the 80s and the 90s.
I got
news, some of the 70s.
Well, I got news for you, man. I was born in 77, but I know nothing of the 70s. But I got to tell you, I love music from the 60s and 70s. Like, I absolutely love music from the 60s and 70s.
I don't like the 60s and 70s and music, but I will die for all
rock
of the
and roll
80s and the 90s.
Dude, rock and roll in the 60s and 70s was like fucking great, man. It was like the best time for rock and roll, man. It really was.
I'd have to say 80s rock and
Well,
roll.
the 80s,
and like,
yeah, it's a whole different beast, you know? It's a whole
and then 90s hip hop and some of the 80s.
Yeah.
Which you were a hip hop guy. I think you would agree with me that 90s hip hop, in my opinion, was the best era of music
90s,
history.
you think?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'd have to say, I would agree with you. 90s were pretty fucking good for hip hop, and so were the 80s. And so was, I mean, the early 2000s, it was still there. It was still good. But around like 05, 06, 07 is when I think rap started to fall off for me. Like 07, 08.
All of 08. I agree with you.
Yeah,
like,
started to go. Like when you got Macklemore, you know, as your top rapper in the game, it's like, how can I can't listen to this anymore. You know?
Dude, my fucking girlfriend put on the Grammys. And I saw the lineup, and I was like, who the fuck are these clowns?
That's what I was saying, dude. There's so many new people there that I have no fucking clue who the fuck they are.
Like, the only people I recognize are fucking Aerosmith and fucking Usher.
Did you see Aerosmith, dude? It was like somebody...
I didn't watch it.
It was like somebody propped them up and just fucking stuck sticks up their ass and shoved them out there on a dolly. You know? It was like squeaking fucking tire wheels and shit, just squeaking along with them on there. Like, Keith...
I gotta watch it back. I didn't watch it.
It was so bad, dude. It was like,
dude, I don't watch the Grammys are fucking they're staged.
Well, I watched some of it because my wife was watching it.
Well,
like your girlfriend.
She asked me before I came in here. She's like, "Are you gonna watch this?" I'm like, "No."
I didn't want to watch it either, bro. I was like, you know what, Shannon, you watch that, and I'll watch the WWE on my fucking phone. So that's why
I didn't even watch that.
I watched parts of it. I didn't watch the whole thing. I saw parts of it though.
Drew McIntyre won the Rumble tonight.
Yeah.
Which was fucking shock. I might actually watch the road to WrestleMania.
I won the Rumble. I won the fucking Rumble. What are you gonna do now?
All right, Conor McGregor. Jesus Christ.
Fucking content fuck you. You content molten lava cunt you. You know what movie I watched today?
Dude, tell me.
Actually, it was like a rainy day. You know what movie I wound up watching on a nice rainy early morning? On a Saturday, on a Sunday early morning, I watched Forrest Gump.
Dude, that movie's fucking gold.
That movie is fucking gold, bro. I'm sorry. That movie is fucking gold, man.
Dude.
Isn't it?
I could watch that movie over. I don't think my girlfriend's ever watched that, but like I've watched that movie over and over and over. Like I could keep watching it and never get. Excuse me. Never get tired of it. You gotta get her to watch
it, Bird. I said you got to get her to watch that movie because if she never saw it, man, like that's a fucking great movie. Has she ever seen Saving Private Ryan?
Yes.
Saving Ryan's Privates. Did she ever see that one?
I don't think so.
Saving Ryan's Privates.
I sure did, and I wanted to fuck Ryan.
Dude, did you ever hear the fucking porn names that they make up after like real names of shows and movies? It's like the fucking list of these names are fucking hilarious, dude. I love it. Saving Ryan's Privates. Life. I mean, there was so many good ones. There was another one that was so fucking funny with some kind of fucking, I think it was like, whose movie was it? I think it was I forgot, like a Clint Eastwood movie, and they named the porn a bit after it, bro. It was so funny, and they like told Clint Eastwood about it. Somebody was interviewing him, and they put the mic all in his face, and Clint Eastwood backhanded this mic out of this dude's hand, bro. Like backhanded it. I was like, oh shit, that's a grumpy old fucking man right there, dude. Like, don't go next to that fucking grumpy old fuck.
Dude.
I can't believe that guy's still alive making movies, bro.
He needs to retire and just spend what money he has left on.
Yeah, but dude, he's still making good movies, this fucking guy, man. You know?
He's probably getting his dick sucked by a bunch of fucking hot-ass fucking directors. Female directors.
Get your dick
sucked. Or male directors, too. We don't know that shit.
Dude, there is this fucking video on, there's this channel on YouTube, okay, that gets all these famous actors to all go around this table and talk at the same time. And dude, you had to see the actors that were on this table talking. I couldn't believe the lineup of these actors that were talking on this table, okay? It was It was fucking Tom Cruise, right? Robert De Niro. No, not Tom Cruise. I'm sorry, I fucked up. Tom Hanks, Robert De Niro, what the fuck's his name again? Smith.
Will Smith?
Was it Will Smith? No, it was Jamie Foxx. It was Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah. Good night. It was the guy from Star Wars who plays Kylo Ren.
Oh, what a fucking crybaby snowflake.
And then it was someone else, some other famous actor. But all these guys at the same table at the same time talking and going over like what they were saying, like is their craft and how they got their craft. And dude, LaBeouf is a weird fucker, dude. I mean, everybody knows that, but this dude is a weird fuck because the guy from Star Wars, I forget his name, that dude was talking about how he was in the Marines at one point in his life, right? And he was like, well, being in the Marines, because the guy asked the question and goes, like, do you ever get nervous being on stage that you're going to screw up? Because he does a lot of like Broadway stuff. So he's like live on stage. And he's like, do you ever feel like you're going to mess up or anything like that and get scared? And he was like, well, no. I mean, I was in the Marines and we were under heavy fire and this and that. So I've been through, combat and blah, blah, blah. So acting is not going to scare me. And then when Shia LaBeouf spoke, he basically looked at this guy and he answered the question that the other guy asked him. And he was like, well, I've never been in the army or anything, but, I could tell you that being in an expensive movie and a studio putting a ton of movie invested into you, and if you don't do a good job performing, that's the end of your career and you'll probably be out on the street trying to, work at a fucking, working at McDonald's. Well, yeah, my whole life is on the line. So, yeah, I don't, I never been in the Marines, but I felt the pressure of having my whole life on the line during certain movies that I've done. And he looked at this guy right in his face and like kind of downplayed the fact that he was a Marine. It was weird, man. It was really weird.
I mean, shit. I mean, I think all actors, if you're on stage or in a movie, you gotta perform and act like it's the last movie you're ever gonna do. I think that's why most of these actors back in the 90s and 80s are successful.
That's why they are. That's why they are. Yeah, like because it's like it's like sometimes you only get one shot, man. Like Eminem said, you only get one shot. Don't miss your chance to blow. Like the opportunity, if it hits you, like it only comes once in a lifetime sometimes, man. So you better fucking be ready for it. You better be ready to capitalize on it when it comes.
Shit.
That's what Kobe Bryant did. That's what Kobe Bryant did, man. He capitalized on a golden opportunity to become a basketball player, a professional basketball player. They touted this guy. They knew coming out of fucking high school that he was going to be the real deal.
He is one of the few that got drafted straight out of high school, and he fucking took the best of his opportunity.
He did.
And, bro, I didn't even know he retired at
Let's see this. Let's see this right now. You ready? Let's see what his net worth is. What is Kobe Bryant's net worth?
Shit.
According to Daily Express, according to Celebrity Net Worth, Kobe has a net worth of $500 million.
Jesus Christ.
So there you go, Bird.
I'm curious to hear Michael Jordan's.
I mean, he probably gambled all of it away, man. I'll tell you that. What is Michael Jordan's net worth?
Here's a summary from Business Insider. Michael Jordan made less than $100 million as the NBA's greatest player of all time.
What?
Wow, dude.
Am I hearing that right?
Wow. So Kobe got paid a ton more, and Kobe is worth a lot of fucking money.
What?
Kobe is worth a lot of fucking money, man. Holy shit. Man, I can't believe the difference, man. That's fucking crazy because, Jordan, don't forget, drafted in the 80s, it was a different time.
A lot of championships.
Yeah, it was a different time back then, man, so he got paid a little bit different. But back then, that money was big. That was big money, Don't downplay it, man. $100 million is no fucking slouchy fucking thing,
Bro, if I had a fucking $100 million net worth, I mean,
my God,
I'd be
could you
set.
Imagine that, dude?
Dude, I'd be set. My family would be set.
Oh, yeah.
Girlfriend, she'd be set.
Let me tell
Jesus.
you, dude, my father, right? He just came into money that he deserved from Vietnam, like being sick. And he finally got money that he deserved for a long time. And, like, he is such a giving person that it's like we had to stop him because he's giving it away to everybody. Like, my father will go and just give it to everybody. And I understand where he's coming from because he's, like, so happy to do it for people that really need it. Because it was times when we needed it, like we didn't even have a place to sleep. You know what I mean? Like on Christmas Eve, we were sitting in our front yard. So like he knows how it is to struggle, and he was giving money away to all these different people, and like my mother had to like tell him, you know, like you got to calm down. Like what are you doing? You know, like you're gonna rip through your own shit. Like this is, you know, for the future or whatever. And my father was like, whatever, I want to do what I want to do. Like I'm gonna give to whoever I want to give. You know, and there's nothing anybody could do about it. So
shit. I'm just curious if that number you just read off Jordan is correct. Shouldn't he be worth a hell of a lot more considering he has so many fucking endorsement deals?
Yeah, I mean, I would think so, but you got to take into account, Bird, you got to take into account, Bird, that he is a compulsive fucking gambler. And that he probably lost a shit ton of money. You know? True. He probably lost a shit ton of money, man.
Ow, fuck. I just shanked myself, but okay.
I shanked myself like you're... let's see. Let's see what is Shaquille O'Neal's net worth?
Oh, Jesus.
According to Celebrity Net Worth, Shaquille O'Neal net worth. Shaquille O'Neal is a retired American basketball player, entrepreneur and television host who has a net worth of $400 million.
That sounds about right.
400 million gazillion dollars.
And I know he don't gamble like Jordan did.
All right, let's see this. What is LeBron James' net worth?
Here's a summary from radio.com. LeBron James $480 million.
Jesus.
He's only got 80 million more than Shaq.
And he's still in his prime.
That's cray-cray.
That's more than
cray-cray. Who is
That's
the richest
ridiculous.
NBA player of all time?
Here's a summary from MSN.com. Michael Jordan, how the richest NBA player ever spends his $1.65 billion. Michael Jordan made less than $100 million as the NBA's greatest player of all time.
Well, there you go. There you go. I'm reading this right now. As a player, he made less than $100 million, right? But with endorsements and everything else, you know what he's worth? His estimated net worth is $1.65 billion, bro.
So fuck, he's getting endorsement checks every fucking month.
Dude, he's the richest. He's one of the richest athletes to ever play anything. He's you know. Matter of fact, let's do this. Who is the richest athlete ever?
Here is information from Yahoo Finance.
Oh my God, guys, this list is crazy. I gotta put this list up on the screen, man.
Oh, I'm curious. What the fuck did you just find?
Wait till you see this list. You're gonna like this list. This is a pretty cool list. It's gonna give you a list of like what, you know, who's worth what, and this is all time. So I guess this is all time because that's the question I just asked. You know, who is the richest player in any sport of all time? And the list is here, and I cannot fucking believe who is first on this list.
Is this somebody who I at least expect?
I'm shocked. I am in fucking shock right now. I'm a chakra. I am in chakra right now. You want to see who the fuck this is, dude? This is crazy.
Let me see.
All right, wait till you see who the fuck this is, dude. This is nuts. This is Forbes list. Okay, this is a list from Forbes magazine, and you know Forbes. Forbes is, you know, they most of the time when they come out with their Fortune 500 list, they, you know, like they're dead on accurate with like who has what and where and blah blah blah. So here's this list right here from Forbes of the richest players in the world. Right here, richest athletes in the world of all time. Here we go. You ready, guys? Bazing. Here it is. And look who is top.
Wow. Look who's below it.
What is that all about? Oh, okay. I guess. No, it's upside down. So Kobe is last on that list that we see here. Then it's Floyd.
Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah, it's going backwards.
This is from the bottom.
Yeah,
okay.
It's from the bottom up. So, right there.
But what the fuck? I don't mean to cut you off, Kim, but Floyd is. What the fuck?
Floyd is pretty far on that list, huh?
Floyd is under Kobe. Look at the list. If I'm reading that correctly.
No. Floyd Mayweather is a little bit over Kobe, and I don't know why his shit's not on here, but they're saying that he's. Let me go see if I can find a better one on that. Hold on.
Michael Jordan 1.9, Tiger Woods, Magic Johnson. Are you serious? Holy fuck, dude.
Let's see if this list is better. I just found another list. Today's richest athletes in the world, right? Oh my God. All right, so Wayne Gretzky right now, his net worth is $250 million, which is pretty good for a hockey player, man.
That is pretty good.
Yeah, for a hockey player, definitely. Grant Hill, $250 million. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson net worth $280 million.
That doesn't shock me.
Dale Earnhardt Jr. $300 million. So he's worth more than all of them. George Foreman. Oh my God, George Foreman made money, bro. $300 million George Foreman is worth. Greg Norman, the golfer. In his career, he won a total of $705 million. Jesus Christ. Jack Nicholas. He's up there. 320 million. Alex Rodriguez, $350 million. You got Phil Mickelson, golfer, $400 million. Shaquille O'Neal, $400 million. LeBron James, $440 million. David Beckham, $450 million. There's Kobe Bryant, net worth $500 million fucking dollars, bro.
That's accurate.
And now here's Floyd's. Floyd Mayweather, $565 million his net worth.
Okay.
You know, that's about right.
Yeah, that's accurate to what you just.
Yeah,
what was.
I think that's definitely about right.
Jesus Christ!
I know. Magic Johnson's net worth, and don't forget, Magic Johnson was a great player, made a lot of money, but then he made even more money as a businessman, and he has $600 million. His net worth is.
Did he? Fuck. Too tired to speak. Was all this combined, like as a player and as a businessman? Or?
Yeah, it's combined.
That's fucking good.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Oh, listen to this, dude. Tiger Woods, $800 million.
That don't shock me.
It shocks me, man, because they were like, "Oh, he's so bad for so long." Well, damn, he's fucking made a lot of money. I'll tell you that.
Dude, he's got so many endorsement deals on fucking golf games that are out right now.
Michael Jordan, $1.9 billion.
He could spend what's left right now and get an endorsement check doubling that.
The Romanian billionaire. There's a guy, Romanian billionaire, who was an Olympic hero in what country is this? Romania. He was worth $200 billion. That's the richest athlete of all time, that guy. He's one step over Michael Jordan. So realistically, the richest athlete of all time is Michael Jordan.
Okay.
So Michael did have a lot of money, man. And he gambles. I mean, Michael gambles like crazy, dude. He's a crazy gambler, a legendary gambler.
I wonder if he gambled away one of his fucking championship rings.
Dude, he probably did. Knowing him, he probably did, because he's like that. It's the thrill of gambling to him. He gets off on it, dude. He gets off on it, especially when you're not playing basketball no more, and you're not in that public light anymore, and you're not doing what you used to do, and having the crowds cheer for you and all that shit. It eventually just, you need something to, keep that blood flowing. You know what I mean?
Imagine the thrill of if he did gamble away his rings and that sucker who won it.
Oh my God, dude! You won.
What he did.
You just won Michael Jordan's fucking ring, bro. Like that's some sick shit right there.
I'd be selling that shit the second I got it.
I'd suck its nuggets. I'd suck his nuggets.
Oh, you sick fuck.
I
I'd suck it.
Fucking nugget.
Oh, yeah, baby.
Did you like the little rap before that I did with everybody in the chat? The little chat rap?
I just tuned in as you were
chat
doing
rap, bro. It's chat rap. It's a new thing we're doing here. It's called chat rap.
I tuned in while you were going off on Tommy and shit. Like, that was funny as hell.
Tommy had a classic moment. The first one of 2020. Last night.
Tommy?
He flipped the fuck out because that guy was pranking him again. And he keeps saying that. Like, he kept saying the whole time. And he was 100% that he was positive that it was this guy. And we've heard him blame him for many of things, but he was 100% positive that it was...
This is James Worley doing it.
James Worley doing it. He said.
James Worley did it.
James Worley doing it.
It's not Worley.
It really is annoying, though, man, to fucking, be annoyed with that shit. It's like every time you fucking do a show, you got to be annoyed with this guy fucking calling you. Like, that's got to be, like, just, ugh.
Well, here's the thing. I can understand his fucking thing of not wanting to change your number. In defense to Tommy, I've had my same phone number I've had.
Me too,
for
since
like
97.
10 years.
Yeah.
So
I've had mine since 97, man. So
I mean, I get like 2 troll calls a month. So I mean, nobody out of here, but like 2 fucking trolls who have my number from way back when. I forgot who the fuck they are, but they'll call me and act like a damn fool, and I'll entertain it at first, but then I'll just hang up on them. But it's not like the Tommy's fucking expense, but I can understand him not wanting to fucking change it, because you got fucking Taj and his fucking failure of a TV show that he wants to go to every fucking chance he gets. I mean, come on. His show sucks.
At first I was saying Taj sucks just to fuck with Tommy, but Taj really did jump off. Like, his shit just is not as good as it used to be.
It was never good, Ken.
No, I think his show was good at one point. I enjoyed his show and the memes. No, I did. I enjoyed some of the shit he said. He was funny on some of the shit that he was saying, It wasn't a total loss, bro.
I would rather fucking snort cocaine. Dude, if I gotta fucking
I'd rather watch paint dry than to watch a goddamn show with that fucking bummy motherfucker.
Do a lot of coke and watch paint dry.
I'd rather do a lot of coke and whippets and watch paint dry.
God damn it. You know, Daddy, I did a lot of coke. You got some for me.
Goddamn, from your head to your toes. Bend over and touch your toe.
What? All right, Daddy.
What? What'd you say? What'd you say, boy? What?
I said, give me my coke, you dumb bitch.
What'd you say, boy? What? Say it again, boy. What? What'd you say, boy? Open up a can of whoop ass on you there, boy. Open up.
What?
Oh, what?
Oh, when he used to do that, I used to want to be like, I wanted to kill him. When he would come out in the crowd, would go, what? And he'd go, what?
Dude.
What?
Dude, I would watch 2003, and the what thing was going on, and I was like, what? I was doing it in my room, going as hard as I can, and I was like, what the fuck are you doing?
Come what? What?
What?
Come what? Come what? He's gonna be like 90 one day, and he's gonna be sitting in his house going, what? Come what? Yep.
Steve,
what?
This is me. I watched you back in '98 on the network. I want an autograph from you. What? I want an autograph from you. What? I want an autograph on this DVD from 2003. What? Damn it, Steve. Can you understand me?
What?
You can't understand me at all?
What?
Fuck this guy.
Excuse me,
Dude,
sir.
When you came to WrestleMania in New Orleans the first time,
Yeah.
I was fucking on bourbon that night watching the WrestleMania on TV at a bar, and the whole crowd fucking went bonkers. And when he was in the ring doing his shtick with Hogan, we all were going, "What? What?" I think all of bourbon was doing the "what" chant with him as he was talking.
What? 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 What?
Yep. What?
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 What? What?
What?
What? Steve, I want an autograph, you bitch. What the fuck?
So, Kitty, it's been a while since we talked. How are things hanging?
No.
You have been a,
I know. Remember, North Carolina, let's play areas like whatever others say about the other episode, which, stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a lot better than having an asshole.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Sorry.
Yeah. Gosh.
He's great. He wrote good comments that had great cuts. Cause you know that they're all my.
I know.
My old shoes and that.
What?
My old shoes and that.
Ah, really?
And he keep going over.
You sound so uninterested.
Chocolate Gator! And y'all like that song, guys!
Are you gonna what?
Chocolate Gator! And y'all like that song, guys! I don't know if you've ever heard of this guy. His name is, Jordan the Lion.
Jordan the Lime?
He's...
What's it? Is that his...
Jordan the Lion.
Jordan the Lime?
Like lion.
Excuse me, I'm getting tongue-tied here. Excuse me. What's it? Is Jordan the Lime?
He's a Leo.
Yeah, right. Da 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 da. Whiskey woman, don't you know that you are? Something like that, driving me insane. You know.
Yeah, I love that song too. And is it how much of a great guy? Look what they're doing this Gary Glitter.
Put your hands in the air. Keep your hands in the air.
Yeah.
Walk backwards towards the sound of my voice.
Yeah, I know, yeah. Your daddy wears a strap on because he can't get it up no more, so he's gotta please the old bitch somehow.
Oh my god.
Are you alright?
Bunt.
Bunt.
Bunt. Bunt. Bunt.
Gotta eat out your bunt.
I'll eat out your bunt. Oh my god, man.
Gotta eat out your bunt.
There's nothing like eating out a bunt, bro.
Bro, I ate out this girl's bunt. It had blood all in it, and I spit it back in her mouth.
Oh, for Christ's sake.
Bro, it's 12:30, man. The freaks are coming out.
It's late, dude. It's pretty fucking late. Hey, listen to this. It's so late, you gotta listen to this. You ready? Drinking a lot of water.
Calling me.
But then he figured out.
What the fuck?
Listen to this. Listen to this. You ready?
Fucking, I know it's James.
Listen. If he presses.
This is James Worley.
All right, here we go. We're gonna die. Really, Tom? That's great.
Good talk.
I'm trying to put my phone on airplane mode. The stupid cunt won't stop calling me.
Uh-oh. It's flip out time, folks.
No, it's not. It's just this. fucking piece of shit won't stop calling me.
As the tension started to grow, Tommy dealt with his phone issues.
Oh no.
Then it dawned on him. If he
And
pressed...
this is James Worley right here. This is fucking James Worley fucking calling me right now. This is fucking... I know it's James that's doing this to me.
As he dealt with his phone issues, it started to boil over. Every ounce of him wanted to flip the fuck out. But he tried to keep his cool. But then it hit him. If he just put the phone on aeroplane mode, everything would stop.
I can't because this fuckface won't stop calling me.
But then he figured
out.
What the fuck, Tommy?
That's not helping me.
That's not helping me, what I was saying. And then he started thinking, what could I do? And then it dawned on him. I kept saying that it dawned on him. And he was like, you shut the fuck up, Kenny. I go, listen to this last one. Listen. I'm going to put a quarter in my ass.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
And then it dawned on him. I'm going to put a quarter in my ass. No, I'm just fucking around.
With a sputter knife.
With a sputter knife? What the? All right, listen to this.
You fucking kill yourself. And I'm like, I'd like to cut your head off with a sputter knife.
With a sputter knife? What the fuck is a sputter knife? That sounds like it hurts,
knife.
bro.
A dull, rusty butter knife.
Oh.
And as I do that, my phone is duct taped to your head.
You hear his phone in the background doing all that, man? Yeah, man.
Yeah,
I want to kill him when he does that shit. Oh, God.
That's a meme that is never going to go away.
All right, so somebody wrote down, look at Tommy looking like Ray Charles. Okay? They said, look at Tommy looking like Ray Charles. You ready? Watch this. And he's right because he did. He looked like Ray Charles, bro. Look. Watch.
With their junk out there, I'm like, I look at the ceiling. I'm honest to God, I think it's disgusting when they do that.
Ray Charles. Yeah?
He looks like a fucking big, fatter Rosie O'Donnell.
Here's what I tell people. When you go to the gym, please take a towel with you. Don't just walk around the locker room with your dick and balls hanging out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Broken Lion. The Broken One. Chiming on in. It's always on my mind.
I thought that was the fucking show.
Man, that's crazy, man.
Oh, that is Saturday. Okay.
But
I'm tripping hella hard.
Tommy walks around and sees guys fucking balls and dick hanging out in the locker room.
First of all, here's my response to that. I used to work out in a fucking gym. Bro, if you know there's nobody at the fucking gym in your locker room, I'm going to walk around with my fucking balls hanging out.
Yeah, some people don't mind doing that. Yeah, some people don't mind doing that, and they walk around and they don't care.
And the ones who do have a problem with it have a small pee-pee in their damn self.
Exactly.
Yeah, fucking bitch.
Yeah, those guys that are afraid to piss in front of you or get naked and let their dick hang out in the locker room or something, and their balls. Like, your dick looks just like everyone else's. Don't be ashamed. Just let it out. I used to walk around the locker room back in the day with my dick hanging right out in front of everybody. Same thing with everybody else in the locker room. Dicks everywhere. You know what I mean? If you were gay, it was a fucking dick fest.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I was dick shamed in the locker room once. You know what I told him? What? Are you sucking my dick?
Yeah, exactly.
Are you fucking me? Go fuck yourself, bitch. And I just kept, and I walked around, I walked like, oh, this bother you? Go fuck yourself.
They're like, there's Bird, man, with the small dick now.
Bird with the small dick walking like.
There goes Cunny Chris. It's all about dicks to him, bro. Yeah. It's all about a set of dicks to Cunny Chris. Everybody know that, guys. Everybody take out their dicks. He loves it. It's all about dicks to him.
Hang on, let me get on my knees first.
You're stuck on your fucking. Hey, we got some guys in the community that could suck a hell of a cock, you know?
Oh my God, no.
You know it. You fucking know it.
Jesus Christ.
But, you know, what are you going to do? So, yeah. So, how do you feel, man? What's been going on with you lately, Birdman?
Shit. Work. Trying to stay busy. Trying to fucking... Fuck. I got a new truck. I'm trying to keep my bills paid.
Very nice.
Trying to... I was actually looking for another place to work, but get a better pay grade.
Yeah, man, that's going to be the same thing with me. Like, I'm on the verge of, like, where I'm going to have to, well, I got some overtime recently at work, and I'm hoping that I get more. Because it's, like, the new year, so, like, they have money within the budget to fit into, like, doing things. So I'm hoping that they give me a little more overtime. I could make a little extra money, but I don't know. If it's not there, I'm going to have to fucking find it somewhere else. So I might have to, like, do something on the side or some shit. I don't fucking know.
I say what I say because in my industry, I go into plants and shit and do my work. And if no plants in my region have any work to do, I can't make a living. And it's kind of hard to do that when all the plants in my area are fucking just not calling us out there. Yeah. And I do have to remember, it's still early in the year. They're still getting their quotas and their budgets and all that shit straight. So, I mean...
Gotcha.
I'm going to give them a month. And
then I'm going to go in there with a gun. And then... No, I'm just kidding. I'm going to give them a month to hire me back. And after that month, I'm going to show up with a semi-automatic. No. You just said that so nonchalantly, too. You were like, I'm going to give them a month. And then after that month is up...
I'm going to go in there with an AK.
I'm going to go in there with an AK fucking 47 cock yet all ready to go.
Shit.
I'm shooting blanks, cunt.
I'm going to shoot some blanks in this cunt, and then I'm going to fuck her mama, and then I'm going to fucking shoot it in her ass. Bro. You nasty bitch. And then I'm going to pull out and drink the blood out your fucking
Oh my
cunt.
God. Jesus, he's scaring me over here.
Oh, Filthy could say he could do a bunch more worse than that, but I'm scaring you.
I know. I know, I work with Filthy. I shouldn't be fucking...
This is the guy that yells cunt at a fucking school fucking function. Come on.
He does.
Yo, I should have taped this, but I fucking did a cunt bomb in front of my fucking coworkers and a bunch of other plant workers. I was like, cunt!
Oh. Dude, that woman...
I can't fucking videotape inside the plant, which is fucking bad. That's like federal law and shit.
Cunt has become such a universal word. You know?
Cunt!
It was a forbidden word years ago. You wouldn't hear it anywhere. Now you hear it everywhere.
Hates that word.
Yeah. My wife hates it.
Dude.
I mean, I don't blame women for hating that word, you know?
My mom hates it. I was fucking doing a video for my buddy who lives down the road from me, and I was like, you fucking dirty cunt! And my mom, girlfriend, and my cousins were all looking at me like, what? You all have dirty cunts, okay?
Oh, fuck shit.
I got fucking beat the fuck out of 20 seconds later, but it was worth it. I should have recorded that and send it to fucking Foulmouths.
Oh, God. Yeah, man, I gotta tell you, like, there's been some legendary cunts on this channel, man. Like, there has been some legendary cunt drops on this channel, man. Blake's had a couple of good ones. And then a couple of other people out there have had really good ones, too, that we saw a couple on Twitter that people sent us. And I'm trying to remember who they are, but there was so many of them. But there were a couple of legendary ones, man.
Bro, mine was legendary because I was like in the middle of the crowd of workers and I had to make sure because everybody was chit-chatting because we were waiting to go back in.
Yeah.
But I was like very nonchalantly on my phone. I just had my phone in my hand, just cut. Everybody's like, who the fuck said that? I was like, I don't know. I didn't say shit.
What a word that word is. That word says 1,000 words. That one word. That one word speaks 1,000 words. That one universal word.
Dude.
That we all love. We all come to love this word now.
You know what I want to do, baby? I want to just bend you over and just handcuff you to your bedpost.
Yo, Jamie Lee Curtis really was born with a dick.
Ugh, what the
Yeah,
fuck?
dude, she really was. She really was born with a dick, man.
I'm going to bed just thinking about that. What the fuck, dude?
You going to bed? I'm going to be getting out of here soon anyway, too.
Gotta say, yeah. I gotta get up for 6:30.
Oh my god, dude, really? I have off tomorrow.
You lucky bitch.
That's why I'm on. I'm like, fuck it, I got off, man. I didn't see anybody else on, like, you know, coming on late. So I was like, fuck it, I'm just gonna go on for a little while. And talk about Kobe and shit, man. I really am shocked over this, and it really has affected me, man. I really do feel sorry for the family. I really do feel bad for Kobe. You know, I really legit feel very, very sorry for that family, man. And everybody's family that was affected. Because a lot of families were affected by this shit, you know?
Yeah, I feel bad for his family. I mean...
Sucks, man. They gotta live now without Kobe around.
I don't want to fucking bring this on longer than I need to, because I need to get out of here. But I called foul play when I first saw it earlier.
Ooh, if you're calling foul play on that, dude, maybe that's something we could speak about Thursday night when Lucky Lowe gets on the helm with me. But listen, you never know, man. You never know.
I say that, though, because there was a tweet on Twitter that I found.
Yeah.
Says, when I get off this flight, I'm going to expose everything I know about.
Oh, I saw that. Dave Rose, shout out to Dave Rose. He sent me something like that, too. And he said it was a joke. So I thought, maybe it is a joke.
Yeah, I thought it's a joke. It's confirmed. But
oh, okay, I mean, yeah. I mean, that's still it's fucking crazy,
though. With that tweet being a joke, but think about it. Stars nowadays know a lot of things about politicians that most people in the public eye should not know.
Yeah, you're right.
I mean, it doesn't hurt to dwell on that. And I brought that to the Derailed crew earlier in the night. Shout out to those guys. And it was quickly debunked, and I was made to look like a fucking idiot. But
really,
I mean, because nobody on that show is a fucking conspiracy theorist. Come on, let's be real.
No, they don't talk conspiracy theory ever.
They think it's, well, I'm not going to name names, but conspiracy theorists to some people over there are just fucking retards.
Wow, really?
Anyway, I'm not going to name a name because I don't want to start fire.
God forbid you question anything, you're a retard, huh?
Conspiracy
theorist retard.
Faggots.
Anyway.
I love those guys.
Bird, thanks for calling in, brother.
Anytime.
And I will
didn't even know you were live.
Yeah, I just decided to come on, man. I didn't see, anybody else going live tonight. Normally there's like 3 or 4 different shows on, so I didn't see anybody that just came on. I came on late, to stay out of people's way and not interfere with some shit. But I just figured, and I wasn't tired, and Shannon went to sleep, and the kids went to sleep. They got to wake up early tomorrow. I have off, so I figured, fuck it.
Oh, hell. If you guys do talk about this Kobe shit,
dude, I think we're going to be talking about it Thursday on Foul Play, man. So maybe,
I got a lot I would like to add to that if y'all do.
Yeah,
do that.
definitely, man. Definitely. All right, brother. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, buddy.
All right, man. The one and only, the Birdman. The one and only Birdie, baby. The Birdie, baby. The Birdie, bye. Bye-bye, Birdie, baby. Bye-bye. The Birdie boy. That was the Birdie. The Birdie, bye-bye, Birdie.
Please give me your fucking money.
You fucking Twitch bitch. How dare you ask that somebody, you fucker.
You motherfucking accuser!
Please give me your fucking money.
Get ready. This shit's got ready to get heavy. This is all my house. Fuck you, Debbie. Fuck you, Debbie. Fuck you, Debbie. Fuck you, Debbie.
Shut the fuck up, you fucking fat fucking pig! I wanna fucking kill you, you fuck-face motherfucker!
Well, it's been a crazy, crazy 24 hours, guys. It's been crazy, man.
It's James Worley doing it.
James Worley did it all, guys. Blame it on James Worley. He's the one who did this to all of us. So, if you want, you can fucking blame it on that piece of shit. I'm gonna fucking cocksucker you. Nah. Shout out to everybody out there. Thanks for hanging out for a little while here with me. And we'll see you, I think Tuesday night on the Patreon. I don't know who it is, but it's either going to be me and Shannon, or me, Filthy, or me and Chris. But it'll be one of us on there. Someone will be on there with me for that day. So if you're on the Patreon, shout out. We'll see you on there. If not, go check out the Foul Mouths Patreon where you get exclusive content. And thanks for calling in. All right, is there a reason for that, or? All right, took care of that. Anyway. All right, everybody. You guys have a good rest of the weekend's over. You have a good Monday. I know it's Monday morning, late. Right now on the East Coast, it's almost 2 o'clock in the morning. We'll see you guys Tuesday night, hopefully. Tuesday, definitely Wednesday, definitely Thursday, and definitely Saturday, 9 o'clock Eastern on the Foul Mouths Network. Come and check us out for the live shows. And
there are
more reports still coming in about this. I guess 8 other people on board. And the day we lost fucking Kobe Bryant, man. And his kid was on board, which is a fucking horrible, horrible thing. Man, who would have thought? Who would have fucking thought it, man? Rest in peace, Kobe. Rest in fucking peace, man.
Yes, I need a best man. Yes, 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 yes. Oh yes, yes, I need a yes man. Oh yes, oh yes, oh yes, I need a yes man. Oh yes, I need a yes man. Oh yes, I need a yes man. I need a motherfucking yes man. Someone to say yes every fucking day. Oh my fucking God, I will fucking pray for a yes man. Oh, I need a fucking yes man. Oh, please find me a yes man. I love it when you say yes. I yes man. Oh yeah, I need a yes man. Goddamn over here. Give me your ear, let me tell you something. Make it wait when you get dumped in. Yo, ooh, that's something, man. You could agree with me or you could shake my hand, but you're a fucking yes man. So just say yes when I talk to you, yes man. Not yes ma'am, not no damn, not no goddamn with a no hope man. Yes ma'am, yes man, yes man. You the motherfucking yes man, dress man. Looking like tits on a breast with the dress ran, dressing on my chest, fiddling on my breast. Yo, looking like your name was Fred Dresser. I'll put you on the dresser and I'll fuck you with a dresser. Yo, looking kinda cool in the vester. In the best of you, don't like the rest of your dudes when it don't fit you and you know what to do. Yes man, when I'm coming for you, I mean yes man. What? I need a yes man. So fucking bad.